This dog discovered its first bone and it excitedly ran down the street. But in the next second, the bone flew away and disappeared. The dog hurried into the crowd to search for it. Seeing the bread in a woman's hand, the dog began to drool. An army marched by, and seeing the dog's pitiful state, the new recruit, Robert, took a cookie from his pocket and tossed it to the dog. Because of that cookie, the dog believed that following Robert would lead to more food. It followed the scent all the way to the training grounds. The clever dog dug a hole in the ground, slipped through a crack, and following the smell, it reached the camp's kitchen. There, it found a table full of ribs, but before the dog could speak, the cook shooed it away. The dog, startled, ran out quickly and right into Robert. Smelling the familiar scent, the dog confirmed that this was the kind person who fed it. It sat down next to Robert, refusing to leave. Robert tried to shoo it away, but the dog accidentally barked, attracting the attention of an officer. Seeing Robert and the dog locked in gaze, the officer assumed the dog was Robert's and ordered him to take care of it. When the officer conducted training, the dog struck a perfect military stance, winning the officer's deep affection. After several days of wandering, the dog finally found a home of its own. It began living with Robert in the camp, and its intelligence and gentleness won everyone's love. Gradually, the dog became a part of their daily life. Robert even gave it the name Stubby. But soon, war broke out, and as new recruits, they had to go to the front lines. As they prepared to leave, Stubby sneaked into Robert's backpack, hoping to go with him, but Robert tied a leash on it and entrusted it to the camp's cook. Watching Robert move further away, Stubby desperately struggled to break free. It followed the scent to the train station. Robert's train was already moving, and Stubby ran along the tracks, jumping onto the train's rear. Seeing Robert board the ship, the clever Stubby hid among the cargo, successfully boarding the ship. It made its way to the soldiers' quarters, using its sharp sense of smell to find Robert. When Robert saw it, he was overjoyed. To avoid being discovered by the commanding officer, Robert hid Stubby in his backpack, planning to take it with him. But just then, they encountered the officer. In front of the colonel, Stubby mimicked Robert's actions and saluted. The colonel, who had originally planned to scold them, politely returned the salute. Stubby officially enlisted with its dog tag. When they arrived at the smoke-filled battlefield, they realized that war was far more terrifying than they had imagined. Enduring the cold and hunger, they finally waited for the arrival of dawn, only to be met with an enemy's surprise attack. As the smoke cleared, Stubby seemed to sense something. Without hesitation, it rushed out, frantically digging at a pile of dirt, and then let out a loud bark. Its bark instantly drew the soldiers' attention, as a wounded soldier was buried beneath the dirt. This was just the beginning of Stubby's countless acts of bravery on the battlefield.